Happy Monday, everybody. I'm live. I mean, I'm just getting my setup going, and then we'll jump right in. I also have my tea. I'm probably gonna enjoy that for a little bit before I jump in, because I just want to drink tea for a bit because tea's nice. Dang it. Okay. It's Monday already, so I think my plan for the day, I'm glad that I'm writing notes because I put here a deluxe coupe, so I'm definitely gonna upgrade my coupe, make it deluxe. And then take it from there. I'll probably do more Skull Cavern because streamer likes chaos. Yeah. It's a good chaotic time, but I'm happy to be here. It's exciting to come back to the game and okay, just kind of jump right in. What am I doing? Okay, get her. There we go. All right. I could probably remove that starting soon. I'll remove it now before I get the game started. We are starting now! I did not get enough sleep last night. I tried. It's just a matter of waiting for the game to load. It's taken a while. Okay, there we go. It's a Stardew mug too, to match the vibe. Track is gorgeous. Like, it's actually really good. I'm just listening to it at this point. It's really good. There's the layering, the level of layering and everything is actually, it's really impressive. It's kicking my composition brain. Yesterday I wrote 1,000 words, creative writing, in a novel I've been pre-writing for a really long time. But the problem is I did this in the evening, and it woke my brain up, and so I slept very restlessly. Okay. fantastic track. I really need to not tap my headset. Okay, tea is finished. I wanted to drink my tea before gaming. So I hyperfixate. And I didn't want my tea to get cold. Okay. I'm gonna jump right in. When last we left off, I never remember. I don't write a summary. When last we left off, we were doing stuff. Probably derping around. I bet I have, like, an inventory full of... Okay, I don't. Let's see. I was gonna say, it's probably Skull Cavern. Fortune teller. Let's see. Spirits are in good humor today. I'll have a little extra luck. Roasted hazelnuts. Okay, that's pretty useful. It's our last day of spring. Trying to think. Okay, so today I think Deluxe Coupe. We'll make the Deluxe Coupe and just kind of go from there. A rare and beautiful event will take place. The Moonlight Jellies will be passing by Pelican Town. On their long journey south through the winter, where I'll be gathered at the beach to watch. You don't want to miss this. Okay. Aw. Money. Oh. I don't have my watering can. I think that's still being upgraded. I think. If I'm recalling correctly. And that'll be the last of the things to upgrade. I could buy the iridium rod and then just have all the things in iridium. I saw something head this general direction. Ooh, a dino. I'm really happy to be playing, I will say. It's nice. Okay, my cat is missing. I saw my cat. My cat was by the watering, the bowl. Oh well. Oh. Okay. Oh, there it is. Alright, I am not confident that I got... Oh! Okay, I did get everybody. There will not be any milk in the barn, but I will just check the barn anyway. Just for the sake of it. Okay, that's concerning. I think there are now aliens. I think that's what that means. I think there are some aliens. Okay. I don't understand. I don't know anything. I don't know what's going on, but you know what? We'll just roll with it. Okay. So it's nice. Is I got rid of all the bean starter stuff. So I should be able to move pretty freely. I probably should make some more kegs too. Okay, it's an extra luck day, so just pop one of the ancient fruits. Keep making seeds. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I won't sell the ancient fruit. I think we should keep them. Oh no. Okay. I'm just looking. Oh. Oopsie. Hello, love your stream. Warrior, welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Okay. I'm gonna warn that's coming across as very scammy. Let's actually just go like timeout. That should have probably been a ban, but oh well. Okay. I actually don't care too much about him seeing. I should just check and see what's going on here. I think he has the watering can. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Then we'll just take the geode. I think I do want to get... What the heck is that? Escargot. Oh my god, I thought it was a fossil. Butter-soaked snails cooked to... I have never had escargot. I've never had snail. It's just not a thing that I've ever been interested in, I guess. Okay. It's just... Oh, well, dang it. Okay, you're right, because if there's a festival, I can't... Okay, well, that's not too big a deal. I'm not going to be too concerned. I'm going to look for spots to pan, because I haven't panned in a while. That also means, because I was also debating going to the, Ginger Island just as for a day to see how many walnuts I can snag. So as soon as I can get that farmhouse... Oh, that's a shame. Once the farmhouse is built, we can start sleeping on Ginger Island. Okay. Let me see where my hearts are. Okay, she's so close. So close. Perfect. That's great. Oh my gosh, that's actually pretty brilliant. This is why we pan. Because so that's sometimes better than a skull run. So far my skull cavern runs have been pretty fruitful. Dart, good morning! I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling better too. I really hope that you're feeling okay. Happy Monday. How was your weekend? Okay. Get all these emptied so that the new season, when everything resets and all of this loads, it's gonna be snazzy and hopefully have some nice rare stones for us. I can probably save my energy a bit by just doing this. Okay. I really like panning. I don't know. It's just one of those things. was just such a fun little feature. Feeling better, it's good. Got to finish the new profile picture. Now I'm just planning my... Oh, yay! What are you baking? I love the new, what's it called? The, Discord channel icon. Or server icon. It looks so good. Yeah, we had a good weekend. It was simple. It was cozy. I was able to pick up Alex Astor's Starside, which I'm really excited to read. I started reading it in the store just while it's kind of one of those, as we were shopping, I just had the book, just read it. I didn't finish the first chapter, but I was very excited about it. And then this morning, I've been reading an arc that it's the, Viking Norse mythology, the Bluebeard retelling. Cookies and my ghost sourdough baking bread is expensive. Yeah, being able to bake your own bread, not only does it taste better, but it just feels like it's more sustainable in general, price-wise. Everything is so expensive. Everything is so expensive these days. So I hear you completely. Ooh, we've got some more seeds. Okay, that's joyful. I don't think I have space. I'm gonna check and see. Can I plant them? Okay, no, I'm completely full. That's okay, though. Oh, shoot. I forgot. Okay, dang it. I forgot to, I meant to... the deluxe coupe. Dang it. That's what I meant to do today. This is fine. Yeah. Ooh! We're going places. Okay, that's really exciting. So, let's pull out this. Oopsie. Alright, I'm gonna pop one of these. Let's do the grapes. And then I'm going to, may as well just do orange wine. I wonder how that tastes. Okay. That should be fun. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, I'm trying to figure out... Anytime it gets too crowded here, my brain just gets very confused. I have so much ancient fruit. Okay. I don't entirely know what to do with that. That's a lot of... That's a really good buff. Really, really good buff. But now I'm really excited. Did you get a chance to watch any Pokemon chapters? I have not! I woke up randomly when Baldman was creating his character, and I watched him try to make the character bald for a little bit, and then I fell back asleep. So I got to see a little bit of that, but I actually haven't seen any, like, battling. I think I'm gonna download it onto my Switch just to have it, and I may or may not stream it. I'm so rusty, though. Like, oh my god, I have to really refresh but it could be a good way to, like, refresh my memory and just see how it goes. How are you liking it so far? How does it look? My other fear is I'm worried about it being, like, a big pay-to-play. Ancient fruit wine. Okay. Deluxe coupe. Deluxe coupe. A little tiny. I got 2 cows. They're so cute. I'm so glad that I got that book for, quickening my steps, I will say. Okay, I like it, and watching Aura play it is fun. He doesn't do any meta teams. Okay. Yeah, he streams it, by the time I'm up for the gym, he's on Super Meat Boy, which is fun, which is super fun. My husband and I were both trying to figure out if Super Meat Boy 3D was also made by Stephen McClellan. So we were both really curious. And he seems to be enjoying it, at least, as well. But I've been hoping I might try to catch up on the VODs. On his VODs for the Pokemon. Booties, good morning! Welcome in! And even Aura's not spent money on the game. He's just using the points he gets when... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hate pay-to-play so much. I think it's the biggest scam. I don't know. It's just... I don't like the microtransactions. I'd rather just pay a fee up front and then know that I have the game. Like, I'm even very torn about the whole DLC thing. It's just me. It's like, I bought the game. Why are you telling me to buy more game when I've technically put the money in? That kind of thing. Wow, Clint was like, don't you have work to do? I'm like, it's Sunday night. Booties, it is so good to see you. It's one of the reasons he stopped Unite. Yeah. I think I played Unite for a little bit. I downloaded onto my Switch, played Unite, and it's like, this is fun. I got bored of it, because if you're not doing the microtransaction, a lot of those games, they're deliberately made in such a way that they want to get people buying, like putting money in. And I can't do it. I had a phase where a whole bunch of people that I knew were playing. It was not Pokemon, sorry. God, I'm mixing up. It was a game called Sky. And it felt like for a while, a whole bunch of people I knew were playing it, and I'm just like, I don't know. I could not get into it. Half the time I didn't even know what was going on, which, I don't know what, I guess what's new. But, I don't know what to do with myself now that I'm back. Okay. Wow, a fish. Okay, I can't check that trash because he's just standing out here. Ooh, Abigail. Did you ever get the urge to go exploring? Maybe we'll be neighbors someday. I think we'll both have similar weird tastes. Oh! I've been watching Wolfie, the Little World Oh my god! Okay. Play Pokemon Champions and then going to watch someone like Uter play it. It's wild how complex competitive actually is. Oh my gosh. Yeah. There's so much to know, and my thing that I'm in awe is that you can never have, like, the perfect team, because what you think are going to be trump cards against a certain tier of players, someone more skilled will have something else that completely, like, trumps whatever you're trying to do. And I remember I had a phase, it was during the 3DS days, where I did actually, like, grind a competitive team, because I was having a blast with it, and I had a team, and I remember my best friend at the time had a Venusaur with thick fat that I could not, like, chisel at. And I always lost to this person because that Venusaur with thick fat endured anything and everything I threw at it. It was because of thick fat, it was essentially almost immune to fire. Like, it didn't have the fire weakness. And even though I was one of those assholes who had a Blaziken, a competitive Blaziken, I wasn't like a hardcore, like, big competitive, but I played, like, I had a team that I grinded, like, EVs, trained for EVs, bred for perfect IVs. Apparently they will expand Legend CA since there are megas that have not revealed it. Oh, I need to play that. See, ZA, Legend ZA would be really fun to do next. Or alongside Stardew. I don't even like Pokemon, but watching high-level competitions, it is so fun. Yeah, I'm always mesmerized. I haven't watched any competitive Pokemon in a while. There's a part of me that feels like that will be something I'd really enjoy again, because I kind of miss that. Like, I'm very nostalgic for it. I'm rusty as all hell. Like, every now and then I'll go over the type, what do you call it? The effectiveness, in my brain, but I think that'd be fun. He's very good. I remember Aura replied to his tweet, but Baldy hates double. Aw. I think singles is so boring. The amount of cool combos that exist in doubles makes it so fun to watch. Yeah, I never quite developed my double skills. And it's almost like the crux of the game is still the same, but when you double, it's exactly what Booty's saying, the combos and tag teaming and that kind of thing. It's a whole other skill set, whole other level. I started competitive at Gen 4, was more into it in Gen 5 and up. Yeah, for me it was, I peaked between Gen 6 and 7. Oh god. Yeah, Gen 6 and 7 were where I was really, really. And then after that, like, Sword and Shield I played, and then I never picked it up again. And every now and then I'm like, I should probably pick it up. Because there's a part of me that's like, did I even finish the game? Like, did I actually... I'm pretty sure I did, and then just, was done. I liked the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl Switch remakes, but I didn't do anything, like, competitive, and I don't even know where I'd even kind of begin with that. And then everything after that, like, Scarlet Violet had so much potential, but it was so dang jank that it kind of turned me off playing, like, I think, Dart, you were there when I kept entering a cave, and it crashed 3 times. Like, I could not get through that cave. And I finally did somehow. I don't remember what I did to actually get out of that, but, like, I kept losing progress and having to redo, and it was literally no more than frame rate would go to pot, and then the whole game would just crash. I like singles, doubles is fun, but they got triple or roto. I know my singles, and then doubles, I never quite perfected that skill. It's one of those, I remember in grad school, I found a friend who also played Pokemon, and it was always funny. We'd always take turns playing singles or doubles. He always bested me with doubles, and I always got him in singles. I sometimes just go on Showdown and do a random team and fight people online. Yeah, they're the bit right. Yeah, it's a shame. It's really it's a little silly. Alright, we've got this festival to go to. I'm just gonna... But I liked it. I liked it. It's so funny, there's all these games where... Seafoam pudding. I'm not interested in any of these. Alright, let's talk to all the, Oh, I want to share. I saw Cardinal do its mating dance on my back patio this weekend. I didn't get any pictures or video. So I didn't... Oh, that's the sweetest! That is so precious. I have our Phoebes. We have a mated pair of Phoebes. And they've built a nest right on our front porch. Like, we have these beams. And right on the top of the beam, they built a cute little nest. And I will spend hours, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I have a chair sitting facing that window. It's my own personal birdie cook chair. And I just sit and watch them interact. The mate, Phoebe's mate for life. And so the male will bring her food and feed her. And she gets so excited, like, she'll actually come out of the nest and start, like, doing this happy wing thing, and they'll kind of chase each other for a little bit, and then she'll plop back on the nest, and he'll kind of sit with her, and then he'll take off and do his own thing, and it's just I cannot wait for babies. Like, I will probably, I should post, I do have lots of pictures of her. They're not super great, because I don't get close to the nest. I watch through the window, and I actually don't like to get too close to the window, because she can kind of see and hear. What popular? I am not a popular. I am a dork, okay? Let me be a dork in peace. That's heartwarming. Cardinals are so fun, too. They really are just everything. They just exude chaos and joy. Bird cook chair. I mean, I don't know what else, like, I'm looking in on this happy, like, birdie couple. I don't know, maybe it's not a cook chair. Maybe I've just been corrupted by, HK's Discord and community. In a fun way. But... Okay. I think we've talked to all the eligibles. I don't know where Elliot is. I think he's, like, on the far end. Oh, it's not a bird cuck. Yeah, it's a cuck chair, alright. I'll just sit there and read and just look up and watch, I'll watch her preen. she's gotten comfortable. She's used to us at this point. So, like, she hears us practicing, so she's not fazed by, like, the music. In fact, I sometimes get the sense that she likes the music, because if she is not in her nest for any reason, and this could just be because she doesn't leave the nest for too long, but once one of us starts practicing, she's not there, she'll come right back. And at first it was a point of intrigue, but it quickly, Alright, let's launch the boat. It's a fun cuck chair too, it swivels. So you can you could be cucked at like different angles too, so it's like the perfect chair. But our pillow for it is this like cringe ass, it says like welcome to the nest and it has a picture of a bluebird in a nest. It's so cringe, it's like very like HOA Karen, but I like the bird and it's fitting. Like, you know that Karen font, like the live, laugh, love, like font? Like, it's one of those. But it's cute, and it's like, well, I like birds, so, you know. You could look over your shoulders. Yeah. Yeah, but I could just swivel in the chair. I had sus shit open yesterday on my browser. I had family over yesterday. My niece saw an interesting post and she went. One of my favorite things to do is just have it open, like scroll when I'm next to and my husband doesn't snoop. He doesn't, we don't go through each other's stuff. Like, he can do whatever he wants. And I do whatever I want, but I'll deliberately, like, tilt my phone just so he can kind of see what happens. But there's also times when, I'm not gonna lie, I see something and I'm like, okay, he's gotta see this. So I'll be like, hey, do you want to see what Booty's posted in the sus channel? And my husband is like, what do you, like, it's like, okay. Funny enough, Booties, your name was the first that came to mind. There are some iconic, sus posters, and it's pretty amazing. I don't always watch the, like, reels, I will admit. Sometimes I just kind of skip over, but sometimes it's hard to. Oh, there's, like, this scenic, magical jellyfish event. I didn't even pay attention. There was a rare jellyfish that appeared. It's all special, and now we're home. Okay. Cool. Oops. Some of the posts I just react to, but I don't really watch. Don't tell. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's mostly because it's a lot. Somebody sent the feet. Yeah. Oh, anything that has to do with feet, I sent to him because it makes him laugh really hard. I had a moment, actually. So the fiction book that I'm reading, the protagonist, it's kind of it's like a Bluebeard origin story. But the female main character is supposed to be like ultra sheltered and doesn't see anything. So there was a passage where she was like, I saw a man's naked legs and naked feet for the first time, and his toes splayed out while he was sparring with another half-dressed man. And I was in the gym doing cardio, and I really, like, I almost lost it. Because I read on my, like, Kindle app. And I cracked up so hard. I'm like, I don't know what I'm reading anymore, but it's just, yeah. Well, all the, like, feet stuff is really, I don't know why, I laugh so hard when I see it. It's just so funny. So, people think, if they don't know me too well, they think I'm, like, super prim and proper and whatever, and I'm just like, no, I have that's how smut begins. You know what? That's actually very true. Oh, it's fall. Aw. It's time for the rotation of fun seasons again. Okay. If you manage to get your hands on a rare seed, now it's the time to plant it, although it's set to take all season to grow. Reliable sources told me it actually takes just 24 days. The end result is rumored to be the sweetest fruit in the entire world. Okay. I leave for groceries. Oh, enjoy your grocery shopping. I hope you're able to find some really fun stuff. One of your YouTube channel shorts popped up on my feed this weekend. It was the one where you were confused who you were in the boat and you thought you were the... Yeah, oh my god. I had some gloriously, like, dumb moments playing that game. But that game, it broke my soul in the most beautiful way. And I did not expect to be, like, gloriously devastated. I don't want to... Oh, I got wood in the mail. That's beautiful. What about the cookies? Seda, welcome in. Seda, I hope you're doing well. I hope business is thriving and you're, getting to enjoy some of the yummy treats. Okay. Kitty. Oh, hey, didn't notice you there. Yeah. We've got some really, like, awesome people in chat. I'm just here. That is completely valid. Alright, did I get everybody? No, there's a duck. I think it's this one. You're all the way over to the left of chat. Yeah, now I'm here. Okay. Oh, I need a milk pail, I just realized. Let me see, are these cows still babies? Okay, they are still babies, but I need a milk pail in order to do anything. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, I'll do the harvesting. Get all the goods. I love this track so much, and part of it is because of that very gentle bass. Yeah, the A Way Out is honestly, I think, one of my favorite games. It's definitely a favorite of the games we've played on the channel. I hadn't even heard of it. My husband is kind of, like, he knows so many games, and it's not that he knows so many games, he's also really good at a lot of games, which is just, like, awe-inspiring to me. And I just, in my head, I'm just like, how did he have the time to, like, learn all these games? But he's introduced me to so many games I had never heard of, or just experienced, and I'm really glad for it. It's finally warm enough to take my dogs to the lake. Oh, Bourbon loves swimming. Oh my gosh, I think that's the first time I'm learning that the lady is Bourbon. Oh my god, that's such a cute name for her. Oh, sorry, don't mind me. This is just any dog mention. Bailey gets one paw wet, then just lays on the back drinking. That is the life. Oh my god, your dogs are the best. Your husband's commentary is hilarious. Yeah, oh my god, he is so funny. Fido, welcome in! Happy Monday, Fido. You know, Booties, something that I should share. When I first met my husband, so my husband, when he's a very, it's not shy is not the right word, but he is extremely reserved. He's a very, like, he comes across as very serious before you meet him. Like, he's very intense. And when we were in grad school together, I just will never forget orientation. Like, he kept to himself. He sat in the back. He didn't really, like, talk to people. And part of it is because he was going through a lot of stuff. And he had just left New York City and had a lot of connections and stuff that I think, among other things, that was hard for him to leave. But he was very, like, to himself and very serious and intense. And then the first, like, ice-breaking moment that happened between us was I took a summer class with him that he happened to be in, and I remember I used to wander the campus a lot, so I knew a lot of weird, like, questionable shortcuts, and there were hiking trails on our campus, and I remember taking him and one of my close friends through a hiking trail in the woods, because I'm a woodsy person. Like, I'll go sit in the woods for hours and just kind of vanish and come back. So I took them through this, like, half-mile trail in the woods, and my husband, like, my friend, she looked over to Solid Sun. She looked over at Solid Sun, and he's like, do you know where we are? And his response, just deadpan, was like, I think she's gonna murder us. And I lost it there. I laughed so hard, and then it hit me, oh shoot, I think most people aren't used to just being led straight into the woods, like on a very narrow dirt path with like trees and shrubbery growing on all sides. And I didn't realize that I was like making them uncomfortable by leading them, but I insisted this was a shortcut. Like we were trying to get to one of the libraries that was a little further away from our college, and it was just the funniest thing ever. But his response was, "I think she's gonna murder us," just like made me lose it. I laughed so hard. And I looked at him and I was like, I really don't know anything about this guy. Come follow me to the woods. I know this. I know, right? But the thing is, like, it made sense in my brain because I frequented all those paths, and I don't know. So it kind of hit me that's like, yeah, maybe this was a little bit, but he, yeah, commentary, 10 out of 10 commentary from the very beginning. That's all I can really say is it was kind of amazing. But yeah, that was my first moment where I was like, this guy's hilarious, and I don't know anything about him yet. And then it was our very last semester where we were, growing closer, like, actually getting to know each other. He likes to tease because, I didn't have a car. So he would, I think he took pity on me, especially in the winter, so it would be minus 14 Fahrenheit. Oh my god, Marnie. Okay, she's not even here. That's a pain. And so he would see me waiting for the bus, because he would drive past, and I just remember he approached me once, and he was like, I can give you rides, so you don't have to sit there waiting for the bus. And I got really shy at the time, and I was like, oh, it's okay, it's fine. And he offered like 3 times, like it's really cold out, and the bus is miserable, I can't imagine you actually want to be on it. And he was so gentlemanly, like, when I would say, oh, it's okay, and kind of shied away from it, he respected that. But it was equally, I don't know how to describe it. It was kind of equally funny. Oh, I'm getting so distracted. Like, that's the thing that he kind of, it's like, why, he teases me about being inadvertently difficult, when for me it was me genuinely just trying to be, polite and not overburden him. But he validly argued, it's like, it's not an overburdening if he's the one offering kind of thing. But yeah, he's hilarious, he's hysterically funny. I'm not Streamer's not sketchy. Streamer's just a little, off the beaten path. I do have to kind of remind myself. Okay, I'm gonna dehydrate some of these fruits. Okay, and then I need 500 wood. And 200 stone. Okay. Interestingly enough, one of my favorite things to do now with my husband is hike. I think for me, I just kind of forgot that most people, there are, you have your nature lovers and your people who are not afraid to, kind of be in, like, wooded, wild spaces. But I did quickly come to learn, for lack of a better way to put it, that a lot of people, just are not comfortable with that. So it was, yeah. Oh, hey, it's Sam. Let's go say hi to Sam. I think I'm maxed out with him. I like taking walks in the forest this time of year. The temperature's comfortable. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, yeah, I am maxed out. I would love to see my husband streaming. I'm not gonna lie. And I keep telling him, like, to come join me on stream, like, just sit with me. He's a little... He prefers the recorded medium. And then it's interesting, too, because he will only... Almost always, with the exception of... He did, some commentary on... Let's see... Construct farm buildings. Let's see, what am I doing? Deluxe coop? Fish pond, cabin, pet home. Alright. Unlocks rabbits. Yeah, this will be useful. Okay. Oh, she sells different... Okay, that's super cute. Oh, I should, since I'm here, I should probably talk to Maru. Have you explored the mines much? I've heard you can find some useful materials there. Let's see if she likes this. Dang it! Wow, she really, really hated that. What?
Did I jump scare
Alex, hello.
Yeah,
Welcome
I
in.
did.
Yeah, you did. I didn't even... You know, Tenjia doesn't even have to tell me who it is. Yeah, he got him for me to know. It's really funny. Alex, good morning. Happy Monday. I hope that you've had some really good food and a really good weekend. My weekend... So, I have to share, and I feel so petty and picky, but I have to share it. We went out to eat, well, we got Chinese takeout on Friday. That was not great. It was, we both got, like, chicken dishes. Is it possible to have every person in this game have, like, 0 hearts to you? Oh, yeah, very easy to do that. I never see anyone do a full hated playthrough. Yeah, it's very easy to be. All you have to do is just ignore them. The ones... Because if you ignore certain characters, I think the max hearts stay at max heart. But these ones that aren't full heart, if I ignore them enough, the hearts will eventually go down. And if I offend them enough, like raid through trash cans in front of them and give them gifts they hate, that kind of thing, that will also drop heart levels. I'd love to see that. But yeah, we had this Chinese food. The chicken was so dry, it was almost inedible, which was so sad. Because I've been in weird, like, foodie mode where I'm just... I don't know what it is, if it's the temperature changes or what, but I've been insanely hungry and just... I want to eat all the food. And I've been having, like, all these random, like... Been really craving a burger and all this stuff. And so that was, like, kind of a mid... whatever meal. And then on Sunday morning, we went to go get breakfast out. And I got a steak and egg breakfast. And the steak, I asked for medium rare. Because I prefer my steak on the rarer side. And they gave me this well done, chewy, like, car tire. And it tasted like a car tire. And I was so mad about it. I was like, so annoyed. It was like, this was an expensive breakfast. I could have made it so much better. And my steak tastes like tires. And so now I'm just, like, so put off by the idea of having a meal out, but also, like, wanting to make that up and have, like, an actually good meal. I made a bunch of burgers and quesadillas. Oh, I bet those tasted amazing. I could really go for a burger. I could go for one of those, like, blue cheese burgers. With blue cheese and peppercorn and... But burger and quesadilla sounds just incredible. Okay, let's see. I could do an alt-hated run, but I'm also trying to do the, like, a slut run. All the single characters, I'm trying to date them all. I haven't actually asked any, like, you have to give them a bouquet to get them to, like, dating, like, boyfriend-girlfriend status. There are a total of 12 eligible, 6 guys, 6 girls. Let's see. Okay, I want to get... Where is it? This. I wish I could sell my old rod, I'm not gonna lie. Slut rod, yeah, I mean... Hey, we don't slut shame here. We can, although I told my husband that was my plan, and he just kind of looked at me and was like, should I be concerned? I'm like, nah. The guys in this game are not... Apart from Elliot, but a lot of the guys in this game are just so... juvenile. Which is not a bad thing, but just as, like, from a dating perspective, they're just kind of, like, meh. They're very meh. Fido, did you time yourself? Oh, someone vanished. Oh, I missed that. Dang it. So I'm missing some, like... My ex did a slut run when I went to... Yeah, oh, that... Yeah, that's a... God, that's a thing. It feels like... I forgot you had Vanish. I forgot I had Vanish. It's really funny. Fido's testing before typing something. Oh boy. Now I have to like extra pay attention because I like reading the vanished messages. I don't know if I am definitely not cool and I like how Judy's can be so awesome in chat and then the next second it's like backshot roulette. It's when you get to pick one of the girls and you don't find out until oh, it didn't work. Oh my god, it didn't work. You know what? That is pretty glorious. Oh, it did work. Okay, but it gave us time to like read and okay, that's pretty amazing. Okay, I think I actually just for the sake of no, I want this. But that. Oh, Master Sink Shot. Put that back. Can I actually make money? I'll put some of these old tools. I don't know entirely what to do with them. Is there a cooldown? Oh, I don't know. But yeah, you know me too. I actually don't know if there's a cooldown. I will admit, I set up the 10J. I started to do some stuff. I changed some prices on things. With YouTube, like, copyright claiming a whole lot of stuff, I took away some of the stuff just because I don't want to get either copyright claimed or DMCA'd. But I haven't really checked my 10G like stats since. So I admit I have no idea what's I'm not super up to speed. Okay, so I made the deluxe coupe. I should have checked the barn. I'm gonna check the barn really quickly, like upgrading the barn. So I want to upgrade those quickly so I can get pigs. Okay, so 413. It's big barn. Is 12,000 gold. 450 wood and 200 stone. Okay. Cool. So we can do that. There was something else I wanted to do and I already forgot. Oh. Dang it. Okay. I may as well decorate my free wall. This is one of the strangest... There we go. Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to sleep yet. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, because Marnie wasn't in. I need to get the milk pail so I can start milking the cows. They're still babies. Okay. Probably should cite some of these. I wonder if she might be. She's probably not. If she's in, she's not at her. Yeah. Dang it. Oh well. Oh well. I think the colors in here change. Oops. Alright. Or maybe they don't. I do like that they're a little stronger. So pretty. I've been wronged when it comes to eating out too, you know, food I mean. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that. I don't wish that on anyone. So it's like, a lot of us, you know, our money's hard earned. And so when we, oh, I didn't even see that little guy. You know, when we're choosing to spend our money out, it's nice to get good food. So it really sucks when it's not great. But I'm just hoping, we're gonna go to a barbecue place this week, Friday, our Friday out meal. I think our plan is to go to a Southern Comfort place. I have no idea what I'm gonna get yet. I may just decide, see what mood I'm in by that point. I wish. This place sadly does not have brisket, which I was really annoyed with. I'm like, this is a barbecue place. Why do you not have brisket? But alas, I cannot, I know, right? A barbecue place with no brisket's a little, that's a little tragic, in my humblest of opinions. Barbecue with no brisket is grounds for closure. Yeah, it's I don't even know. I think that makes it a pass, not gonna lie. Yeah, they've got other stuff. They've got a pretty, it was one of the first places we discovered here, when we first moved. Unfortunately, it's fairly inexpensive, but yeah, I'm a brisket. If I'm going to barbecue, I'm getting brisket. Let's save the blackberry for now. Ooh. How the hell did I get a winter root in the autumn? I guess I'm not gonna question it.
Oh yeah!
Is that you, Alex? Watch it end up being... Oh, I was about to say watch it end up being Fido. Okay, my second guess was correct. Fido, thank you for the Tegia. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my instincts are kind of on point, but I don't always get it right. God, that's really funny. Oh, I have these melon seeds I should plant. Okay, I need to... Yeah. That should be the priority. So I bought a bunch of melon seeds that I haven't done anything with. Okay. I don't think... So Marnie was not in on Monday. I don't think she's in on Tuesday, because I think that's the day that they all do the group yoga cult ritual thing that in Pierre's shop. And I really hope that I'm wrong about that. Oh, let's check the luck. Okay. It's just like mid-tier luck days. Okay. They're still babies. Okay. Whoa! I just want my auto petter. Or auto grabber thing. I didn't even see her back there. Alright, I have no idea if I got all of them, so I'm just gonna check. Yep, I missed a chicken. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm not gonna plant the, I'm not gonna plant the sunflower seeds just yet, because I really want to get the... What's it called? Oh, there's a flower up here. I want those melons planted. Out of context quote of the day! Streamer wants melons! They're plump and they're pink. Whee! Whoa, look at that. Alright, this. Jeez. Do I have, like... Okay. Put some of this stuff away. And as soon as I can get all these, as many of these planted, I'm gonna try to seek out Marnie. Barbecue place, no brisket, that's like going to a steakhouse that has no ribeye. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah. It was upsetting. But... the area where I live is a little weird. Every now and then, like, I'm happy with it, but every now and then little limitations just kinda... not get to me per se, but it's like... not having certain things is kind of unfortunate. Just things you take for granted if you live in more urban places. Like the area where I live, it is a sort of place where I don't actually technically have, like, I'm not inside any city limits. Hello, happy Monday. Only 2 days left to file those federal income taxes. I am so glad ours are taken care of and out of the way, and I don't have to think about it again for another year. But yeah, good luck if you're still filing taxes. Like, genuinely good luck, because that's, not fun. Thank goodness she's here. So, supplies shot. I need, milk pail. Okay, I'm gonna grab this as well. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, just little things. You learned a new power. Wow. That way when she's not around, I don't have to be miserable. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna use the restroom. Marvin, I hope that your Monday and your week are off to a good start. I really do. I hope that things are going well. Ooh, sometimes you'll run into Popeye chicken places that will conveniently run out of the breast to make the trademark chicken sandwich, but will sell you a bucket of chicken. Yeah. Where? Streamer's still here, but Streamer, yeah, I'll share, like, one of... My weird zoning issue is kind of hilarious. And there's a very particular reason that's kind of like... Places like this still exist? Give me just one moment. some... Oh, or baguettes. Okay, at least zoning in most US states has some rhyme or reason. Or as you know, you're in another country based on weird arrangements of things. Where? Too long? What is going on? Oh no. Strawberry took too long. Strawberry's here, don't worry. It's only gone for like 4 minutes. So zoning, our area, we're not in city limits. We're just kind of out in the woods. We live like within like hunting range. Like, it's pretty rural. And we're both okay with that. We kind of preferred it, just to get away from urban noise. But the tricky thing is that we technically have multiple mailing addresses, because while we're closer to one town that has its own zip code, the postal service will not recognize that one town because there is no post office in that town. There's no police station, there's no fire department, there's no nothing. That town is just, it's a little ghost town. I mean, it's not a ghost town, it's inhabited, but it's just a couple of small practices, some local eateries, and that is it. There's no doctor, there's no medical care in that town. There's no just, your standard amenities that people take for granted. And people who are in urban areas take for granted that, what's the word? That, like, a city's gonna have, like, a police station, a fire department, but that's just not true. You ever wonder if the person that sits next to the bathroom in the office probably knows what you're up to when you go in the bathroom for more than 3 to 5 minutes? Hey, I was in the bathroom for 4 minutes, okay? That's why I invite that person to the bathroom with me. It helps me get in and out fast. That's funny. Well, I just remember in high school and even in college, the stereotype about girls and women traveling in groups and going to the bathroom in groups is very true. And it was always, for me, I was always the weirdo. I was always a pariah. So I had my friends, but my friends were all just as weird as me. But it was always fascinating behavior where it's like, oh wow, people, like, women would go to the bathrooms together. They'd all pee at the same time, and they'd all just have whole, like, conversations while peeing, and it's just like this glorious thing. Being able to get to hospital within 5 to 10 minutes could be a worrisome proposition for the hypochondriac. Oh yeah, and there are some people who wouldn't do what we do. Fortunately, we do have a hospital within like 20 minutes. And it has like a trauma center and everything, so, but yeah, it's a worrisome thing if you're older, like, as you, when you get to that age where you have to think about things like life alert and having a fall or a cardiovascular event or something like that. But we just kind of live out in the woods, and so certain addresses that technically, like, we're closer to one town than another, but the post office will just not recognize that at all, simply because it's just weird. Let's see. I should give this to someone. Cat. This flower. Oh, and while I'm at it, I should break these apart. But it's interesting though, because we ever since our last apartment situation, we've been very determined to just kind of stay away from, like, large cities and metropolitan areas. But it's interesting, where we live, there's a different conundrum altogether. Like on Saturday, and I'm not making any commentary on anything that could lead to heated debates, but we've got neighbors who are, for lack of a better way to put it, they're kind of gun nuts. And so they had a big party. I say neighbors, they're across the street in this weird, like, the wooded area has a couple of houses, and when the weather gets, like, even just a little bit nice, they all flock outside, and then they start shooting at, like, I don't know what. I think it's just target practice. But they get very excited about it. And so it comes to a point where it's like sometimes like as late as 1 a.m. you'll just hear random like gunshots. And like firing rapidly in succession one after the other, and you'll hear like kind of rowdy all kinds of things, and that's something that's like, oh, okay, this is the noise pollution of the area. Really takes a comfortable dude to hold a conversation with another dude when in the bathroom. Yeah, it's a very I don't think I'm open to knowing that there are always exceptions to rules, but I don't think men have that same, in general, social nature as women. I don't like having conversations with people when I'm in the bathroom. I won't go into any TMI stuff, but I just want to do my business and get out as quickly as possible. That's just me. I could never admittedly, whoa, look at all that. Wow, more geodes to crack. I personally, I've never been one of those, but I've never, like, had friend circles big enough to where I'd be like, I was never cool enough to be invited to bathroom parties. I'll put it that way. Ooh, can I? Okay, I have nothing to upgrade, so I'm all maxed out. It's like, why are they even offering that to me? But I know of a lot of, like, men who are the same, just, you know, do their business, read their newspaper. Well, nobody reads the newspapers anymore. Scroll Reddit or porn or whatever people do in the bathroom. Scroll the sus channel on Discord. And then, you know, go about their day. Oh, I forgot. I put all this trash here. Oh my god. That's so funny. God, I really... Oh, it's so dumb and I love it. Wow. I strike up conversations with everyone. Sometimes I get weird looks until I'm washing my hands and I'll still go next to me. Have a good move. Oh my god, I love that. Hey, in the grocery store on Sunday morning, I got a kick out. There was a single mom and her kid. And I think she was flustered with the kid because the kid would not sit on the toilet. And the entire time I was in the bathroom, I just kept hearing, sit on the toilet! Sit on the toilet! And then when I got out of the bathroom, she turns to me and vents about how her kid would not use the bathroom while they were at home, and then they drove 5 minutes and suddenly they had to go. And I was just like, yeah, that's... Yeah, you said it. But I don't even know, but it was a... Okay, he doesn't like this blackberry stuff. Right? 5 times combo! Wow! It's a good time to read the newspaper in college dorm bathroom, talking to fellow dorm mates. Yeah, Okay, so he likes obsidian. Oh my god, I'm gonna see if I can shape it into a dagger. Hey, maybe I had the wrong idea about Sebastian. If he's making daggers out of obsidian. Hope these roids weren't raging on you pretty hard in there, unless you're grunting about something. That's funny. It's a vibe. Sometimes it's fun to be like TMI and... I mean, I don't know. I guess there's a time and a place. Ooh, let's see, what do we have here? We've got some iron, some coal. Clear all this out. Okay. Nothing to see here. If Maru's in, maybe I can go see if she wants this flower. I should be close enough friends with her. Time and a place to share information we all know, bring our dogs in public spaces, or talk about the weekly meal prepping habits. Oh, yeah. Okay, so she really liked that summer spangle thing. Oh yeah, that brought her up to 3 hearts. Gas, welcome in. Enjoy your lurk. I hope that your Monday and your week are off to a great start. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Sometimes when I see a dude wash his hands before he pees, I want to ask him if he'll hold mine too, since his hands are clean. Oh, that's so romantic. That is see, that's romantic. I think the world surely needs more of that energy. Wash hands before PP is good practice, especially after handling poker chips and card. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to get a UTI, too. You don't want to get a UTI, because the thing is, if you're going to be, like, touching anything down there, any germs that you're bringing to the table put you at heightened risk for infection. Especially if you're susceptible to getting infections. Okay. Or cutting and deseeding habanero chill. Oh my god. That sounds glorious. Sounds like pretty amazing. Okay. What the heck? Okay. Put that away. Seeds and stone. What about after? I mean, I agree, I wash my hands before I pee when I'm at work. It's not a bad practice at all, I think. After? Oh, what do we think about? I want to say... Oh my god. I wash my hands after. But that's just me. But... I wash my hands before and then lick them clean after. There you go! There you go. Ooh. That sign about washing after is only for employees. You know, that's exactly it. If you're not an employee, just, you know, wipe your hands on your pant legs and just carry on. Bonus points if there's, skid marking. Because then you can kind of really accentuate. You know, skid marks do not need to be only on the inside. And it's high time they, I don't know, fashion statements. People wear skid marks on their cars. They may as well wear them on their pants on the outside. Maybe you're operating hands-free everywhere, so if in the car, the public restroom, you're good to go. I mean, what do they say? What are the, what do they say these days about immunity and exposure to toxic waste and biohazards? Oh, the slimes are giving me winter roots. That one also gave me a piece of jade. That is one expensive slime. That sound they make is just... it's absolutely glorious. Can't build immunity without being exposed to pathogens. Exactly. So, you can always stay on top of... So, for the record, don't take any advice I give. This is not a medical stream. I can't diagnose her. Just in case chat gets ideas. There's, this is a big lake. I think this is the pond, though. But it's very lake-shaped. When I have my checkup with my doctor, I'm going to bring him notes of things I learned from this stream. Oh boy. I honestly... I'm so happy that I've had, my current kid doctor is so sweet and compassionate. Oh shoot, that was a... Dang it, I did not mean to do that. That was a tree that I was trying to grow. Oh well. Like streamer told me today not to wash before pee, but not to worry about after pee. Okay. Someone had to get the idea to try tasting Tide Pods somewhere. Oh dear God. Yeah, I remember when that was trending, I did not understand it. And that was when I was like, oh, it's younger people. And that was my first moment of, I'm not the young people anymore. I wash my hands after because I handle with food. Seda, that's probably for the best. Don't listen to streamers. Streamers full of absolute nonsense. But yes, you should watch hands after bathroom anyway. That's good practice. I mean, if you're in a hurry, you could just wash your hands with your pee. Knock all the birds with one stream of pee. Just bring a little soap. I mean, soap's optional. Like, isn't pee? Tide Pods, unlike M&Ms, do melt in your hand and also on mouth. Yeah, they do. If you hold them too long, they'll start to dissolve. Although M&Ms, if you hold them too long, the food coloring will stain your hands. Okay, it's a neutral day. Neutral day. What the hell am I doing? Okay, I want to, Alright, our coop has been upgraded. Oh, they are still babies. They won't milk. Milting. God, I forgot its name is Milting. Okay, that's really funny. Alright, where the hell are the rest of my animals? Here's a dino. I want to know what the... What? Okay. Why do I have a mushroom tree? I have never seen that in this game. It's suddenly like... I'm having a moment where it's like, am I playing Minecraft? I'm not playing Minecraft, surely. Where are the rest of my animals? Unless I did get them all. I must have gotten them all. Oh, okay. Someone out there probably got M&M henna art on the back of their hand. That's funny. You're not wrong about that. You're probably not wrong about that. Wow. Oh, it's so fancy. The old mushroom tree, beware of death caps. Yeah, it's just... Man, I want to remove this so I can see the tree better. Oh, it's too cute. Okay. I also... This alien capsule is no longer doing its dance. I'm gonna eat the other half of the baguette now. Oh, yum. Oh, yay. That sounds really tasty. I I've got my leftover tire steak to, I guess, look forward to for lunch. And I'm only begrudgingly, I feel annoyed because I'm like, on the one hand, I'm eating it because it was pretty dang expensive. But on the other, I'm just like, do I really want to do this to myself? And that's 1 of 5 baguettes eaten. We'll plant a new one in your honor on Arbor Day. Ooh, Arbor Day's coming up. Will you save the old baguettes for French onions? Oh, that sounds so good. I freeze my fresh baguettes and thaw them when needed. Oh, that's clever and pretty resourceful. That away. Maybe I'll stick this in the fridge if it has culinary uses. Alright, I need 450 wood and 200 stone. So just wood and stone. So I'm gonna go upgrade the... Yeah, okay. The Walt Disney baguettes! Aw. I don't remember the last time I've had a baguette. I don't buy a lot of bread for our households. We have like just like a loaf of bread just as a when needed thing. But I don't really buy bread. But every now and then just like having a really soft roll of something or other is just kind of... Oh, I fished a hazelnut out of the trash. I've decided to stop putting gel in my hair. Okay. Do you like making your own bread or sourdough? Ooh, I have made bread at our in-laws, like a rosemary bread, like focaccia, and a sourdough once. I think ultimately when I do get into bread making, I think ultimately I will prefer to make my own bread. It's like, oh, speaking of bread, there's something to be said about a fresh made roll for multiple reasons. I think it's cheaper in the long run to make your own bread. But, I'm feeling the, very interrupted sleep. There was, between 3 and 4 a.m., someone's dog, like, I think they just kind of left their dog outside, and that dog would not start like whimpering in the night. It was far away, but it was like shrill enough to where the sound cut far, like all the way out here. And that, I could not sleep through that. Try as I might, I just could not sleep through it. Whoa! Oh, I'm in the wrong... I want, what's her name? Half paying attention to what's going on. I'm back! What did I miss? We had a really, sagacious conversation about, peeing, washing your hands before you pee. And then what else did we talk about? We talked about some other totally, like, just normal, not really questionable things. We talked about peeing in groups and striking conversations. Ooh. We could do this sometime. Let's construct a farm building. What am I doing?
Mr. White. Yes, science.
Exactly. Fido, thank you for the Tangia. Welcome back. Did you prepare the cookie? Ooh, I want cookies. In other words, pretty cozy stream. Big barn! Okay. Wow, so we made a deluxe coop today, and now we get to make a big barn, which unlocks goats, so we'll have to totally buy some goats. Jordan! Tomorrow I will bake cookies at the starter for sourdough. God, that sounds so good. Yeah, we were just actually talking about baking bread. One of these days, I'd like to get a bread maker. I will probably make a lot of bread. And the thing is, the kind of bread that I want to make, like I'd want to make really herbal bread and have little things in it. So fresh and dried herbs, fruit, like a raspberry or cranberry bread. Those are like insanely good. And those are the kind of breads, like a fruity bread, are the best for with like jams and marmalades and as a kind of semi-sweet snack that isn't like a full-on dessert. Okay. Alright, and I can't upgrade the house at this point. Oh, I've spent quite a bit of cash. Oh, something that I should do. Today is a neutral, it's a neutral day, but, I think I might actually head to the desert so I can buy the, I cannot multitask. How do you make Lucky Lunch? Snickerdoodles! Aw. Where are my spicy eels? There's a spicy eel. Okay. Okay, that should do it. Oh, I need cash. I think it's 10 iridium bars to get the recipe for the farm. The desert totem. I like making chocolate chip cookies that people tell me, or at least guess me, they taste wonderful. Got to. Oh, that's fun. That's really fun. That's really cozy. I have not made cookies in a really long time either, and that might be a fun thing to do soonish. I don't have any of the ingredients. Like I don't have flour. I don't have sugar. I don't have butter. I don't have a lot of the broccoli. Okay. So what I want to do is be over here. The standing mixer is a game changer. Oh my gosh, I'll bet, yeah. Okay, that's what I want. Okay. Just traditional chocolate chips, brownie cookies. Might do a small coating with chocolate compound. Chocolate's great. Okay, so what I want to do is just kind of put these within easy reach before I fool around a bit in the mines. It's a neutral luck day, so this will not be a... Ooh. Wow. Refrigerating dough before letting the butter warm up naturally change the texture drastically. Do you think that that's a change for the better, like adding those extra steps? Like an improvement change. But I've heard that a lot, that working with refrigerated dough can be pretty significant. Okay. Oh, wait for me. How goes Stardew? Stardew is going wonderfully. I actually did a lot this morning on stream. I built a deluxe coop, so coop is maxed out. I'm trying to upgrade the barn. I want to max it out so I can start getting pigs for truffles. Welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope you're well. Let's see. Oh, you refrigerate your dough as well, Dart? That's pretty cool. I have never refrigerated my dough, but it's just mostly because when I very rarely do any baking, and then when I do, it's I just kind of, it's a vibe. It's like I'll go in the kitchen, I'll bake the cookies, and then just get them all cooked and ready to go. Okay, but I might try that. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, there's a little guy. Hey, you. I didn't even notice him. What a menace. Refrigerating dough for empanadas or pies definitely gets you the desired flakiness. I can talk. Thank you very... Oh, you're welcome today. Let's see. It does refrigerate the dough. I usually brown my butter, too, for a nutty flavor. Don't take that out of cut. Oh, that's the vibe. Yeah, there's something to be said for that, for sure. My dad taught me to caramelize sugar, and it's just one of the most joyful things ever. It's, okay. I don't want to deal with this little guy at the moment, but maybe we could just eat a moss soup. Out of contest, I like to brown my butter prior to a nutty flavor, and my butter gets too soft! Oh boy. The weird thing is, in my brain, it kind of makes sense in the baking context. Okay. I'm just messing around at this point. This is a casual, neutral day Skull Cavern romp. Okay, this is cool. Oh boy. Okay, one of them gave me a diamond, so I guess it's a good thing. You know, I probably should have these, like, right here. I don't need, yeah, that's a better setup. You like to make, baklava? Oh, yeah, no, of course, of course. Of course. I always like my dad's, cooking a lot, because he's very, very good. Guys, I'm just gonna keep moving. So the problem, I mean, it's not really a problem, but the thing with a neutral luck day is that it does mean that I have to, each floor will take a little longer to get, stairs to appear, which is fine. I'm okay with that. It's just more of a tedium. What's your dad's favorite dish, dessert to cook? Aww. He was so good at all, basically any of the traditional, like, Middle Eastern stuff. He's so good at them that I just, I mean, the thing is that growing up, there weren't, whoa! Oh, boy. But, yeah, the baklawa, I'm trying to think. We made goulash, both sweet and savory. It's fascinating to me because I know that in certain parts of Europe, goulash means something totally different than it does, like, in the Mediterranean. So that's always fascinating. But, okay, I need... shoot! God. Okay, you can't hesitate in the Skull Cavern, that's for sure. Because stuff gets you, and gets you fast. Pavel Durov, Hill, are you playing in single player mode? Yes. Yeah. This is solo. Okay. Oh, perfect. There's a staircase. Alright. Thoughts on that Saikuno drama? I don't know what that is, but Dwindle, welcome in. I admit I have no idea what that is. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Normally I would have gone for that Amethyst, but I think just kind of leaving is good. Ooh, let's see. I wish I could try more Middle East cuisine. They look great when I play food. Guess or aw, there's a lot of really good stuff. Just a big streamer drama that happened last week. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't really keep up with, like, I'm just a small streamer playing cozy games for a cozy community. I don't do, like, internet stuff. Oh boy. Okay, I may have to bolt. I'm not gonna lie, just because this is a neutral luck day. Okay. Alright. Cool. She does do work drama, though. I have shared some, like, hey, do you want to know what happened at my... Nah, I'm just kidding. I will call out stuff. Oh, I will, but, eh. Ooh. Oh, I already don't like this floor. Get out of here. Fingers crossed for a staircase. Thankfully, it's a neutral luck day, but the luck delivered. Okay, that's a lot of gold, and I want all of it. Alright. A lot of golds. Let's see. I only pay attention to drama so I can give my wild out-of-pocket take on Twitter, then close the app and let the chaos be. Yeah, a lot of people who are, like, chronically on social media, take things way out of context. Like, I'm in some Stardew groups just because I want my algorithm to be things that spark joy, not spark chaos and stress. Or, well, if they're sparking chaos, it should be fun chaos. You should have seen the drama, though. It was wild. Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't even know. I haven't even, like, I haven't even heard of any of this. But, like, so I'm in a Stardew Valley group. I mean, the first mistake is that it's Facebook. Whoa! I think I accidentally parried, which, was kind of cool, but also, like, I didn't know you could do that in this game. Anyway, so apparently there was some drama in one of the groups that I was in. And I had no idea what was going on, and like a mod in this group like posted this mile-long thing about something, and I'm like, I have no idea what this is even referring to. And a lot of the comments were like, you know, for people who like aren't constantly like scrolling or like, what the hell is this? Why does it have nothing to do with Stardew? And I don't. It was just one of those like, I'm getting too old. I'm getting too old to care about. Especially stuff that just has nothing to do with me. Like, I have enough to stress me out in my, like, actual life. So I don't really feel the need to, add. Mods Classic! Oh, I didn't even search for being on Twitter. You'd think my algorithm... Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, the thing is, algorithms push the stuff that are, engagement. It's just... And some, like, it's like how I got that post, and I'm like, I don't get... Why is everyone suddenly so angry in a Stardew? Like, Stardew's supposed to be wholesome and cozy. So it's just, I don't know. I'm suddenly getting mass deletion on YouTube. I don't know if that's a glitch. That's weird. Just messages are... Yeah. I don't understand, but oh well. Okay. There's no staircase has appeared yet. Alright, I'm gonna just head back. I could have probably taken the bus, but, like... The game's like, what are you doing? Some coconut. I'll keep the cactus fruit, though. 5 diamonds! Oh my god, we're gonna be rich. Make all that money back. This is why it's so worth it to just do these. Like, even... This was a purely, very, very casual Skull Cavern run. Like, very, very casual. And yet, it delivered in the most beautiful way. Alright, Alright, I'm just gonna go to bed and I'll finish this the next in-game day. Have you and Son played It Takes Two? We want to. We really want to. That is one of the games that we have lined up eventually for the channel. I don't think we own it yet, but we definitely want to. We played A Way Out, and that I think is... It's live. It should be live on the YouTube. And that game was beautiful. Like, the 2-player, like, co-op type games are just wonderful. And It Takes Two looks very cute and looks very, very cozy. Play It Takes Two. Will do. Yeah, will do. I will let him know that it was requested on the stream. I don't know. Like, it could be something we could stream, but I don't know if he would, I couldn't stream. It would have to be an evening or, like, weekend stream, because he's, you know, he's at work. Split Fiction 2 is a good one. I'll keep that in mind. It Takes Two and Split Fiction. Yeah, I will keep that in mind. But yeah, I played a few hours with no... Aw, how was it? Okay, so today's a bad luck day. Oh, cute. We were making fun of it half the time. Very cutesy. Aw, that sounds wholesome. Yeah, I like that kind of, that kind of thing is always really nice. Let's see. Put that away, that away, that away. What an impressive, like, haul of stuff that we got. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna break into Six-Figure Land all over again, too. Which is really nice. Okay. Sap. Lots of seeds. I've been seeing all this, like, Tomodachi Life stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I want that game. I'm very excited to play it, to get to, like, try it out myself. It just... God, it looks so unhinged. And I'm kind of here for it. Unhinged is great. What am I doing? Okay. I don't know why my brain is blanking out. You should make a chaotic looking character for the Tomodachi. Yeah, I just... Oh my god. I loved the 3DS. Like, that one cracked me up so hard. Okay. I think we're full grown now. Wow. Okay. All my, like, animals are hanging out in the most random places. Alright, I will take it, though. I think I got everybody. The writing is really cheesy, but the co-op aspect is unmatched. Neither person will bear more load than the other. That's great. Okay, I got everybody but my cat. And I have no idea where my cat is. Oh, there it is. Just blending in. Okay. Oh, I should make a... Is it a cheese press? Yeah, I should make maybe 4 cheese presses. I think the living off the land thing was implying giant crops. I think that's what that was about. Which is always kind of funny. I may start taking down some of these. So eventually I do want to replace everything with ancient fruit. Like these little squash. These summer squash. I have so much summer squash growing. So I think I may gently, in fact, let's just do that. And just take a few of them. I think this is summer squash. That's summer squash. Just to make room for... You can leave, like, a few of them. Make room for new things. And eventually this... I do want... No! Not what I intended. I do want this to be like the, Oh, well. A space for, all that, like, ancient fruit. So we can start going insane. Alright. Yeah, I've been waiting for all this stuff to... Oh, okay, shoot. Yeah, I'm all maxed out. I should be able to at least gather this one. The cows sound so hilariously angry. So much oil. Now we can go get all that pine tar that we left behind. I wonder if I would be capable of raising a cow. Aw! I don't see why not. They do, I know they do require a lot of physical, like, effort. My brain is blanking out, I'm so sorry. Ooh, a diamond. How fun. Put that away. Grab the melons, and then I'm gonna... One deluxe fertilizer. I'm trying to think. What was I saying? They are very big. Don't have space. My neighbor will complain about the smell, although I could let him smell the foul. Yeah. Yeah, some people just, honestly, just are awful. And I don't know if it's me being jaded, but it's just, it feels like a lot of people just in IRL spaces are just not good people. And I don't know, like, for stone, wood, hardwood, copper bar. Okay. I only want 4. Let's grab the stone and the wood and some hardwood. Perfect. Wait, why can I only make 4? Oh, I need more wood. Okay. Wow, I actually depleted my wood. Okay. Dang it. Well, this is fine. 3 cheese presses should do the trick. I definitely need to upgrade my house. My house is getting a little silly. But yeah, the noisy neighbor thing specifically is what I'm referring to, that it's just like... A lot of people cannot accept their own... I don't know how to... Their own sphere of... I don't know how to even describe it. They won't take responsibility for how their behavior could possibly impact other people. And I don't know what the solution, if any, is for that. Part of it, the way that I see, what will you do after the JoJo run? Ooh, you know, the funny thing is, because all the JoJo stuff is over, right now I'm just kind of upgrading the barn, the coop. I want to keep doing Skull Cavern. I want to do more on Ginger Island. But I haven't, like, I want to be able to make some tents first. So I'm kind of, at the moment, I need sheep, I believe it is. Where's the tent recipe? So I need cloth, so I want to be able to make a bunch of tents so I can, you know, spend a whole week there. Co-op farm, aww. My solution for me is to move, to be honest, just some new area. Yeah, that's the thing that sucks, is that when you deal with people like that, like, they're never going to change. And more often than not, trying to communicate your frustration makes the other person angry and more defiant, and a lot of people get very combative. Like, if they see that people are complaining about something they're doing, there's a small percentage of people who genuinely don't know, and they'll actually change their behavior. Most people get really defiant and then become, like, even more asshole-ish about it. That's in my experience. Like, we've had crazy, like, actual crazy neighbors, too, who were just off the wall, like, really, like, petty, or just resorting to, like... Wait, why? I'm maxed out with... Why does she not want to talk to me? That's so weird. Okay. Oh, so she's off in her own world. But a big part of why we go ultra rural, and we get our own, like, set of crate. Like, you can't... as long as people are around, you can't get away from the crazy, for lack of a better way to put it. That's something that I've just kind of learning to make peace with. 'Cause it's like, if it's not really, really loud, thumping, bassy music, it's construction at all hours of day or night, or it's random gunshots in the middle of the night, like really loud. I don't get why neighbors don't want to be nice to each other. You literally live right next to each other. Why be? I know, right? God, I'm gonna sound like such a millennial boomer. I miss the days when we were friends with neighbors. Like, my best friend as a kid was our next door neighbor. And this was all the way until like the 2000s. All our neighbors were friends. Like, my best friend, like, and it was at a point where like they were, you know, my sister and I were kids, and then the friends next to us, they were an Indian couple with a single child. No, they had 2 children. And when either set of parents needed to go to work or do anything, the kids would stay with the neighbor. So they'd come to our place and play with us, or we'd go to their place and just hang out like all day. Or like, it was one of those times when, and I'm not saying like boundaries are important, they are, where like, you know, you can knock on the door and be like, hey, want to play? Want to go like to the pool together, or just want to run around, you know, the like playground, that kind of thing. And then when I lived in rural Florida, we had neighbors who were like cat owners, and the cats would always come over, and the neighbors who owned the cats came and introduced themselves, and, you know, we just kind of bonded over that. And then if she went on travel, she'd buy us like stuffed animals, and we'd like have dinners together, or we'd bake each other, like she'd bring like cookies to us, and we'd bake her like traditional like Egyptian foods, and it was so dang wholesome. And then, I don't know, yeah, I can't relate. I did have one New York neighbor, like when I did live in New York. The guy who lived next door, I remember he introduced himself, and he was like, hey, I am an NPR person, NPR's always playing. And he was like, if the NPR is too noisy, or it's like coming through your walls, please knock on the door and let me know. I'm always happy. Like, just like really sweet. And I was like, in New York? He became more asshole-ish with time, despite complaining, so he just gets the death stare, Luigi, whenever I see, oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Dart. That's just, I don't know. The thing is, like, I will try my best. I don't want to be one of those people who says I hate people, because I think deep down, like, I like people. I mean, I'm here streaming, and streaming has taught me to kind of mirror energy. If someone just gives me courtesy, I'm very happy to be, like, kind and open and all that. I grew up on a military base. Ooh, so we were forced to be friends with everyone in the neighborhood. That is so awesome. I stopped getting invited over to people's houses because I would beat the kids and parents at board games. So bad they would get. Oh, but that sounds fun, though. Like, I don't know, when I was a kid, I got into video games because back when I lived in rural West Virginia, that's where I grew up, I spent, like, lots of time on farms. And when I wasn't out, like, because when you're sent to the farm, you do work. That's just my upbringing. But, like, the kids, I just remember, like, the, like, boys would teach me to play video games. That's how I was introduced to, like, Mario and Sonic, and I'm trying to remember all else, Donkey Kong, and just all the things that people were playing back in the early 90s. My booties. Misread. My neighbor is a literal dumbass. I learned some interesting news about him. I was shook seeing that. Yeah, whenever I get a really, really creepy neighbor, I shamelessly will sleuth. I will dig up all the dirt on them just to know, like, as a safety thing, like as a, the story would fit HK stream. Oh, ooh, now I want to hear. Now there's some drama that I could get behind. That sounds almost juicy, but it also sounds kind of like it's in principle. It's like, oh, okay, but what my crazy neighbor in New York, I dug up dirt because he kept like threatening to kill us, like actually like sending threat, like in the middle of the night, or slamming on the door trying to break in. And when we went to the cops, they're like, yeah, this is New York. Like, they acted like we weren't also New Yorkers. And I dug up the dirt, and I'm like, this is getting to be like a safety thing. And I found he had 57, like, he had a court record of like 57 counts against him, like felonies, that kind of thing. He was going through like a really, really nasty divorce. He'd had all kinds of issues and all kinds of some, like, okay, so this guy is actually kind of dangerous. And we like noped out of that apartment because it was one of those. You know, you never know when the threats are gonna be real. And the New York police were like, "Yeah, until he does something, we can't do anything about it because free speech." The cops were like, "It's free speech," and he said, "If he leaves you like a note, you can bring the note to us and then we can talk." And I was like, "Excuse me," like, he didn't take it seriously at all. Yeah. This is the upshot. Oh, what do you say? The story would fit HK soon. The TLDR is that he now has a mistress. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, that's juicy. So I'm here talking about like, and then our violent neighbors did but it feels like anybody who's like you get your New York status citizenship when like someone threatens actually threatens violence against you. Like one of my old childhood friends, she and her husband lived in an apartment in, I think it was Brooklyn. And when I told her, like, you know, our neighbor has been like doing this, and she's like, "Oh yeah, our neighbor like held us at gunpoint, like they had a crazy neighbor who put held a gun to her husband. 56 felony. Yeah, as you do. After a few, there's gotta be. I know, right, Alex? I know, right? There's a person in my current neighborhood that invites a woman over whenever his wife goes out on work trips. Oh boy. Wow, you guys are living in really like juicy neighborhoods. I'm kidding, but also, I don't know, that's kind of funny. Yeah. You do learn a lot, for better or worse, when you live in the suburbs. Oh. I mind my own business. Yeah, I mean, it's survival. Aw, Clint is not mad at you. Clint is just weird. Emily, you're so nice. Ooh. Do I have anything I can give you? Okay. Neutral, but still. Oh, you know what that means? I might be able to go into the tea room now. I should probably check before I do this. Yeah, I can go into the tea room. Hey, Elliot, I haven't seen you in a while. A tiny crab appears to have made his home in my shirt pocket. We have a nosy old lady that is retired and she just walks around the neighborhood all day. Oh, you've got nature away, Kara, and I'm so sorry. And gets all the hot gossip, and if you stop and talk to her, she tells you all of... Oh, that sounds really funny. As long as she's friendly, that sounds hilarious. I'll talk to my downstairs neighbor whenever she's outside for a smoke. A nice sweet grandma who said, "Aww." See, I want that. Like, I miss that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I do... I don't know. The world's gotten so isolated, and we're lucky that we live in a world where internet exists so that those of us who are extremely isolated can still kind of find community. But, I don't know. The same thing is happening, like, I know his wife's voice, but I started hearing a new voice. I mind my own business, but one time I was preparing my dog for a walk. I literally saw him with the other woman. I just waved and walked away. That's so funny. My best friend in high school. I'll never forget. I didn't realize that his parents were having, like, marital issues. But I'll just remember seeing his dad with, like, a woman who was not his mom. And I had no idea what to make of it. I was just kind of like, here we go. The cutscene. Are we ready for this? Alright. I'm so excited. This is really beautiful. This is kind of a goal. Caroline goes on and out. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, what are you putting in your tea? See, she's making the special lotus tea. Lotus, is hallucinogenic, and if you brew a tea strong enough, you will start to, like, trip. But don't ask me how I know. I'm just kidding. I've put small amounts of lotus in tea, because in small amounts it can be very, like, relaxing, but it does slow your breathing, so you do have to be very, very careful. I did that once. Don't recommend. Oh, we are on the same trip. We just got different baggage. Yeah. I don't know, like, there's so many assholes in the world, so I have learned to, like, shields up, be guarded, but, like, I hate that too, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, even when, like, I get, like, an asshole, like, first-time chatter, I hate the energy, like, I've learned to stay, like, I used to be more of a, I guess, a pushover or whatever. I never stood up for myself, like, even all through my 20s. The backbone has come, the older that I gotten, the less, like, I just give less of a shit. But there is still a part of me that's like, I hate doing that, like, I hate having to be, like, I don't know. And I'm not gonna fake it, too. Like, if I'm annoyed, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're... Like, I'm not gonna pretend like the behavior's okay. Like, I'm gonna call it out. But I hate it. Like, I actually hate it. Sometimes they deserve it, too. Yeah, they do deserve it. Because the thing is, like, I don't want to enable that or make people feel like that's okay, too. Because the thing is, the assholery, even if it's directed at me, it affects everybody. And I don't want that for my chat. Like, I'm a, you know, whack and go, or ban and go, or I don't know, whatever. Alright, here we go! Speaking of going. I love this aesthetic, this vibe too. Like the foresty, like hedge witch green vibe. When I'm alone with relaxing tea, my mind is empty and free to wander. The green's beautiful. Yeah, I love it so much. Who knows what I might appear? Or what might appear? Oh my god! I'm sorry, it's just... I've seen this before, but it's still hilarious and extremely weird. Like, what the hell? I hope that makes sense. Yeah, you know what, Caroline? It makes all the sense in the world. I know why your hair is green. Me too. Yeah, well, Dart, in the evenings, I've started drinking ashwagandha tea, and it's one of those, for a while, it was like, oh, this is kind of making me sleepy, in the way that, like, chamomile or valerian root would make me sleepy. But, on days when I feel, like, stressful and it's making me feel a little jittery, it turns all the jitters off. And that has been a very refreshing, like, feeling. And, so I've been really enjoying having the ashwagandha tea. It doesn't, like, make me hallucinatory, because it's not a hallucinogenic, but it's nice to have something that's, like... Because I mix the ashwagandha with, like, honeybush, lavender, lemon balm, which is also very soothing, rooibos sometimes. I think honeybush and rooibos are interchangeable. Depending on who you talk to, what tea snob you're talking to. So, like, anyway, I digress. It's just all of those just, like, gentle, soothing herbs. Chamomile, too. It does, and yeah, they are. Yeah. And I was very, like, leery of ashwagandha. There's some things, like, I take it, if I'm introducing a new herb, especially a medicinal herb into my, or an adaptogen or anything, I spend a long time getting to know that herb, doing my research, like, checking contraindications, really making sure I know what I'm putting into my body, because that matters to me. And finally I was like, let's just try it, let's just see, and it's, I don't know, it's amazing the difference that, like, herbal care can be, when mindfully done. Life can be pretty hectic, so having a hobby like this is, yeah, what Caroline said. I started to dry some guava leaves. It's weird, but ooh, guava, they're super earthy. Have you tried raspberry leaves? I've seen some of my caffeine intolerant friends use raspberry leaves to sort of mimic the bitterness of black tea. And some people have said that it comes really close. I've tried I don't think it tastes like black tea, but it does taste really good. It's very earthy. Now I'm curious to know if the guava leaves, are also, like, super, like, bitter earthy. You did? Oh, that's awesome. Feel free to come here and relax anytime you want, okay? Oh boy. That's pretty funny. Alright. It's so pretty. Yeah, they're bitter. I have to put a bit of sugar. I can't let the taste. That's totally fair. That is completely valid. My favorite tea to drink, as is like green tea. Because I do like the bitter, the flavor of the green tea I really like. have to catch up with some of these other characters that I have not really, that I've been just like neglecting. I'm trying to bring them up in heart level. Green tea and matcha are, yeah, I could really go for some matcha. There's nowhere I can get matcha in where I live. And this is the kind of stuff I try not to be sad about, to be honest, but like, I can't get poke, and poke is one of my favorite things ever. Like, I can't get poke out here. And I kind of hate that. Okay, she's really not talking, like, interested in talking. Today. And I've made my peace with it, but it's still like this kind of sucks. Just a bit, anyway. But, something that I did actually think of doing is just straight up ordering, just ordering some matcha and then preparing it myself. Because that's cheaper and better anyway. Okay, cheese. I'm gonna sell the cheese. Or... let's see if there's anything I can make. Ooh! Roasted hazelnuts. Let's make that. Okay. On second thought, I'm just gonna sell the cheese. Just for now. Put the bread away, though. Oh, Damari, welcome in. Welcome back. Okay. Alright. Let's just put the rest of the stuff away. I always miss things, too. There's a little bit of iron, though, I left out. But yeah, I know Amazon sells, these, like, lovely, like, ceremonial matcha kits with the brush, with the, which is really fun. Okay. But that might be something, I may or may not look into. Okay. This is great, too, because this is a high healing item. Alex. I was like, is it Alex or Fido? I actually couldn't tell. That's so funny, though. They never get old. They really never get old. But yeah, they do sell, like, ceremonial matcha sets. And then you can buy, like, the matcha powder. But, oh, Alex, you might get a kick out of the last time I went to the pho place. There were these, two, like, older women, they're middle-aged women, who were, looking at the menu. They'd clearly never been to, like, a Vietnamese place, which is fine, like, more power to them for, like, trying. But one of the people was like, I don't even know if this is food, and they're like, what's tripe? Like, that level of, and it was, like, very loud, too. It's like, this doesn't look like food. Like, it was just so, kind of obnoxious. Like, I felt bad for the owners. I think the owners really liked that because I was super excited. I could not contain my excitement in the pho place, and I think they were very, they saw that and was like, oh, someone who actually knows what this is. But, oh my god. I'd want to say my heart hurt for them, but I'm also like, I like trying new things. Like, I genuinely really like trying new things, so I can't relate to the it's not food thing. To be honest, tripe is one of those things that you have to actually try to judge. Yeah, yeah. But, I don't know, it's... I feel like something like beef tendon, in my brain, it's like that... I'm surprised that that wasn't weirding them out more than, like, the tripe. If that makes sense. Because I know a lot of people who aren't used to, like, cartilage or tendon or anything can be very weirded out by that. Or just not know what they're looking at. Or not realize that that's not only completely edible, but quite delicious and healthy. It depends how it's presented too, to be honest, but it does go well in soup. That's fair. That's so fair, yeah. I like some good tripe, but when I first tried it, I really had to ask nobody what it was. Tendon is really good. It's a good source, like, I was looking online, it's a really good source of collagen as well. It's also a really good source of protein without the fat that comes in like the, you know, your standard like chunk of meat. But I don't know, I can't relate to going into a place and just loudly kind of judging the menu. That was kind of my biggest thing. I like every meat in a combo, which is why I get it. Yeah, yeah. For sure. Not a lot of stuff. Okay. I miss going to Asian restaurants, the kind of dirty the kind of dirty one in creepy places where they serve good. Oh, yeah, there is something to be said for that. But I have ordered extra beef balls and tendon because, yeah. I just want to go back. I want to get more pho soon. Because it's delicious. It really is. Alright. This is a good stopping place for the day. Okay. I think let's go to bed in game. Okay, I love the sound of the yeah, the kegs going. That is so. Speaking of ASMR. But I have ordered extra. Oh, low-key, sometimes the more food safety violations, the better the food. That's actually so true. One of my favorite places in New York kept getting, like, I think their health code was like a C+, but they kept getting closed down for quote-unquote health violations. But it was, some of them, it was a dim sum place. And it was one of the most delicious, like, places to eat. And the food was just top tier. And honestly, sometimes those health violations are like dirty drama politics happening between competitors. Like, competitors will kind of out each other because it's like, oh, we saw a roach coming out of the kitchen, like that kind of thing. But yeah, the really questionable places sometimes can be the best. As long as the employees wash their hands at the right times. Yeah, before they pee. They have to wash their hands before they pee. It's true, we used to have these around. They serve the best fried noodles. Oh my god, I could go for fried noodles. Even tourists like them. Sadly, we had to get rid of. That's so sad. That is sad. That is very sad. Alright. The less we know about restaurant cleanliness, the more we can really enjoy it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. For me, as long as the place isn't like an obvious sty. Like, I remember there was a Buffalo Wild Wings in one of the college towns where we'd lived. And at first, like, we really enjoyed eating there. But when it got to be too much is when it's like, it was clear they weren't washing the tables. Like, they were extremely understaffed. There was, like, vomit all over the bathroom floors. Food would take, like, 2 hours to come out to you, even though there was no one there. There was some clear, like, bad energy, for lack of a better way to put it. So we just stopped going because we didn't want to get sick. That was just, but it was, like, nasty. Like, the floors were sticky and, you know, tables weren't getting washed. Like, when it's at that point, it's like, okay, this is probably not a... Ew, B-dubs! Or rather, more we're oblivious to how things really are. Sure, sure. Yeah. Because the thing is, like, even in the most cleanly place, you're gonna... people cut corners. I will say, I have a limit with some things. Like, I used to go to a local coffee shop when I was in grad school. And I used to get very sick. Like, food poisoning sick, after I'd order from them. And then someone who worked there was like, yeah, they never wash the espresso machine. So everything's like, there's cross-contamination, there's a lot of filth and dirt. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I realized, like, I probably can't enjoy anything there anymore because I don't want to have to, grab a coffee and a donut and then get so sick after the fact. Or sometimes it was just the coffee. That's how I isolated. It's the drinks that were making me sick. And so I just, stopped going. And, as generic as Starbucks is, I have never gotten sick having a drink out of Starbucks. Nasty. Yeah, that's pretty gross. That is pretty gross. But, I like barbecue. You're gonna have, like, those giant, like, horse flies, or, well, they're not horse flies, but you're gonna have, like, things like flies in the restaurant and just whatever. As long as the meat's not, like, covered in maggots. Anyway, on that happy, delightful, tasty note, I'm gonna wrap up stream. I have to get going, and the lack of sleep is catching up to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm feeling it a little. Have a good... You too, Marvin. I hope you guys have a good day, and we'll pick up... Or find the sea, have a good rest of your day. Aw. Yeah, but I will, I do want to do more streams. I really want to stream, like, more time. But... I need to go get some, like, rest, and... I have a long list of chores. Think about cozy thoughts before finding the dreams. Yeah, I gotta turn off the brain. So I notice if my brain is overactive, I don't sleep well. I just don't. It's like my body just stays on alert. I hope you have a good rest of your day too, Dart. But thank you all so much. Aw. It is such a joy to be here and to stream. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, next stream I think will just be tomorrow, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Thanks, Alex. That was pretty brilliant.